Hello everyone, my name is Dhruv. I am an intern at Lexis and Company, and today we will be talking about the term which is under corporate governance. Now we will be discussing corporate governance under the Companies Act 2013. So, how was this Corporate Governance Act or the Corporate Governance under Companies Act? It was initiated. We will be discussing about its emergence first. Then we will be discussing what it is and its prospects. So, emergence of corporate governance in India. Corporate governance is a new golden term coined in the corporate sector in the last 1990s by the Industries Association on Confederation of Indian Institute, which was the first initiative in India as a voluntary measure to be adopted by the Indian companies, Indian brands. Now, it has outlined a series of voluntary recommendations to integrate best in class practices of corporate governance in listed companies, which touches the four constraints of fairness, transparency, accountability, and responsibility in managing affairs of the company. Now, we can also consider these four best in class practices at the four pillars of the company. Now, the second major initiative was taken by the Security Exchange of India, which is SEBI, as clause 49 of the listing agreement. And the third key initiative was effectively introduced to corporate governance, which was taken by Naresh Chandra Committee and Naresh Murthy Committee, who previewed corporate governance model, working in the companies from the viewpoint of the shareholders, investors, or the stakeholders of the company. Now, corporate governance guidelines, both mandate and voluntary, had evolved in 1998, and due to the sincere efforts of several committees appointed by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, which is MCA, and the SEBI. So, the real change in the corporate sector should be felt with the introduction of 2009 mandatory corporate governance voluntary guidelines, which has to be complied by many companies listed on stock exchange by the clause 49 of the listing agreement, and including country codes to be followed by the companies pertaining to the board of directors and various audit committees and various disclosures which respected to the party transactions, and some policies also. So, in final ascent to corporate governance practices, which was the effective management of the company, and which was seen through the introduction of significant provisions introduced in the Companies Act. Now we'll be discussing what is actually corporate governance means. So, corporate governance is a multifaceted subject and is difficult to comprehend in a concise definition. So, but in order to explain, the main theme of corporate governance is to integrate sound management policies in the corporate network and the corporate framework in such a manner to bring economic efficiency in the organization, and in order to achieve twin goals of profit maximization and shareholders welfare. Now, what does the Institute of CS of India plays a role here? So, corporate governance is the application of best management practices and the compliance of laws in true letter and spirit, and adhere to physical and ethical standards for effective management and distribution of well and discharge of the social responsibilities. Institute of CS of India was developed, and they were working immensely for the sustainable development of all the stakeholders. Now, what was the need of this corporate governance? As we discussed, what is corporate governance? What was the emergence of corporate governance under the Companies Act? How was CS institutes involved? But all of this was now comes to a question that what was the need of corporate governance? So, the collapse of international giants like Enrof, WorldCom, Tyco, AOL, and some other financial scams like the Satyam have been a big eye opener to the Indian corporate arena, and to make realize the company's management, ownership, stakeholders, and the emergent to comply with the corporate governance policy in order to prevent themselves from paying huge corporate criminal liabilities in future. And this corporate governance was introduced to basically save the huge amount of corporate criminal liabilities which some of the companies may be paying in future, and these huge corporate giants pays the cost of lack of good corporate governance practices already and corrupt policies adopted by management and these companies and their financial consulting firms. So the significance of corporate solutions has widened because of the increasing conflict between the ownership and management disciplines. Both of them had a very different point of view to a similar problem. Now, the non compliance of financial reporting by auditors, which inflicts heavy losses on investors, and the lack of fair and transparent culture in the company, which shook investors' trust in the financial viability of the companies and its ethical standards, and as well as the economy, because the economy also revolves around the stakeholders, the financial viabilities, the corporate world, the corporate market, etc. So, what was the scope of this corporate governance in India? As we were going to introduce it, we are going to apply it all over the region. So, corporate governance instills the ethical standards of the company. They would take them to all to the same floor, and it creates space for open dialogue and incorporate transparency and fair play in strategic operations of the corporate management. Now, the significance of corporate governance, which lies in the accountability and management to shareholders and the other stakeholders of the company, transparency in basic operations of the company, and integrity in financial reports which are produced by the company. Component board comprising of executive and independent directors, checks and balances as an integral part of the corporate governance, adhere to reduce the rules and different rules and company in law and spirit, and the investors' loyalty is a guarantee of good corporate governance practices. So this was all the scope of corporate governance which was going to be introduced in the corporate world. So let's keep it here in this video. Further we will be discussing in another video. Thank you.